In the spring, the Oregon National Guard will deploy to Iraq.
Yeah, they've been preparing for months, and this summer they went through very realistic training in Gowen Field, Idaho for over 20 days. News Channel 21's Victoria Atlas was with the troops for a week during the intense training. She joins us now with more from the Oregon National Guard Armory in Bend with part one of her special series. Victoria.
The training conditions are hot, dirty, and tougher than you could imagine, but it's critical for success overseas. Photographer Mike Huey and I were invited to a FOB, or Forward Operating Base. That's where the troops train as if they were in Iraq or Afghanistan. Here's a look at what it was like. They're up before dawn and train until after the sun goes down.
We got the best military in the world.
It's all part of the Oregon Army National Guard's exportable combat training, getting each and every one of them ready for anything in Iraq and Afghanistan.
We are preparing for the Oregon's largest deployment since World War II.
Over 2,000 soldiers from the 41st Infantry Brigade Combat Team train at Gowen Field, Idaho for more than 20 days. Soldiers here say it's the most realistic training the National Guard has to offer.
It is just training. No one's going to get hurt, but your adrenaline gets going, and it's a rush.
Photographer Mike Huey and I were invited to one of the 5 Forward Operating Bases, or FOBs, to see what it was all about. Far from easy.
Well, the FOB is, in essence, a mini city. We have 200 or 300 residents or citizens.
Out of the nearly 300 soldiers that are here, only 11 of them are female. And this is the women's tent where they sleep on cots like mine every night. Sleeping in cots on rocks in the middle of the desert. Sounds rough, but many say that's the least of their worries.
The thing actually I'm more worried about is the heat.
This is actually reading 110.
Conditions they'll face on the ground overseas. Most days here on the FOB, temperatures hit the high 90s. And this armor here not only adds an extra 50 pounds, but also adds 5 degrees. But one way the soldiers beat the heat is through these new Humvees.
In fact, they can't move if their air conditioning doesn't work. Whereas that's a luxury. My 16 years in, I never saw an air conditioner in a military vehicle until the up armors came along.
The soldiers are out in the field training in Iraqi villages all day. So what keeps them going? Meals ready to eat.
There's between 1,300 and 1,800 calories per MRE.
See what I got. Nut raisin mix with chocolate discs.
After training in the field all day, the troops get to go back to their tents and later to the chow hall for a nice cooked meal. And when the day is all said and done and all their energy gone, they're allowed a few hours rest, only to wake back up and experience it all again.
You've seen them. They're dirty, and they're sweaty, and they're hungry and tired. Why do they do it? Ultimately because they love it.
This story illustrates only a small part of what the troops actually go through in Idaho. Make sure you tune into News Channel 21 at 6 and 11 throughout the week, where you'll find individual stories on Central Oregon soldiers, specific missions, and the sights and sounds of the National Guard's incredible training. Reporting live at the National Guard Armory, Victoria Atlas, News Channel 21.
All right, Victoria, thank you very much. Our troops